So, what I wanted to talk to you about this morning was door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. And what's that all about? Well, I'm going to tell you a story. Brief story. So this was a story told to me by one of the most influential coaches I ever had back in the mid-1980s, early 1980s. A guy named Lou Tice, in the Pacific Institute. And I became a certified coach, trainer, facilitator for him and his materials, and had a huge impact on my life. And he told me this story. And I'll paraphrase it because that was a long time ago, and I don't know if it was him, the coach, or he was telling the story about a coach, but this is a story of a coach and a runner. Some of you that follow me have heard it before. Coach and a runner. So the runner, the track athlete, has a dream, has a vision of winning a particular long race. Let's call it a 5K or something, right? And so he gets with the coach and he shares his dream with the coach. Coach, I want to win this race. The most important thing in the world for me is to win this race. I want to be a champion at 5K, for example. And so the coach coaches him, and they coach and practice and coach and practice and coach and practice and coach and practice and coach and practice. And then here comes the day of the race, the famous race where he could be crowned champion of the 5K. And of course, to beat all the other people who also have a dream of, being the champion of the 5K, and to set the record, let's just say he wanted to also set the record, which means you got to run a faster 5K than everybody who's ever had the dream and ever coached, ever had a coach and ever practiced in the history of the 5K. That's a tall order, right? So you got to expect that, to actually win a race like this, you're going to have to dig deep and pull out all the stops and do whatever it takes. Does that make sense? Right. So gun goes off, race, round and round, round they go. I don't know anything about 5Ks, but so towards the end of the race, the coach, watching his runner, notices the runner peels off to the infield and takes a knee. So the coach runs out there. I don't know how he does that. Runs across the track. I don't know. It's the story, right? And hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? And the runner just starts declaring how hard it is. It's so hard. I'm in so much pain. I can't do it anymore. I can't make it. I can't. Right? And so the coach says, well, I thought this is the most important thing to you in the world. Well, yes, but I can't. It's hurt so much. I don't have any more. So the coach wisely says, okay, I get it. I'm just here to coach you on your dream. So now your dream, I hear it, is to quit. Too painful, too hard. Let's just go back to the clubhouse or whatever. And of course, with that kind of encouragement, the runner says, no, this is my dream. This has been my lifelong dream. I want this more than anything in the world. Coach wisely says, then shut up and run. And according to the story, he gets back on the track. I don't know how you could have won the race after sitting on the infield, right? So I don't know the end of the story, but point well taken. Which that story inspired me to coach people at the time of need to choose door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. And what is behind door number 1 is suffering. So most of the time when I'm coaching people on the 3 doors, they're suffering. So what suffering sounds like is, it's so hard, I can't, takes so much time, everybody says no, I've tried, I'm trying, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I have so many other things that, I'm responsible for, woe is me, I am the victim, I am suffering. So a choice I give them is, well, what's behind door number 1 is to continue to suffer. So that's a choice, right? You can continue to suffer, and where does suffering come from? It comes from declaring out of one side of your mouth, This is my dream. This is what I want to do. This is what I will do. And then on the other side of your mouth, what comes is all the excuses, all the why not, all the victim. I can't because out there, it's out there in the world. They won't let me, right? The rocks won't let me. The fish won't let me. The ocean won't let me. The air won't let me. The world won't let me. No one will let me. I can't. They won't let me. You know, you sound like you're 6, right? So, okay. A choice is keep suffering, and the way you keep suffering is to keep declaring that you're in the game, but you're not in the game. Keep declaring you're in the game, but the only game you're actually in is cheese whining. Would you like some cheese with your wine? That's door number 1. Door number 2, quit. Yeah, quit. Why not? Now don't give me that, well, I'm reading the famous book on success and it only has 2 pages. Page 1, start. Page 2, don't stop. As long as you don't quit, you can be successful. No. Not quitting has nothing to do with being successful. Not quitting only has something to do with suffering and causing everybody around you to suffer, right? The not quitters are actually the not doers. But yet they are declared, no, I'm still in the game. I'm doing this, but they don't do it, right? So they're suffering, and they make everybody around them suffer, especially the coaches and people that are committed to supporting them. So quitting is an option, and it's an honorable option because nobody has to do anything, folks. You don't have to be more successful. You don't have to retire earlier. You don't have to make more money. You don't have to help people. You don't have to do anything. Probably the only thing you have to do is die, right? Sooner or later, that's the only mandate. They say you have to pay taxes, but you really don't, right? You could not pay your taxes and go to prison, right? So quitting is an option. And I don't think that any of us should live our lives out of a should, that I should not quit because everybody else is being successful, because I want to be successful. So I'm not going to quit. I'm not a quitter. Like all of that. Oh, really? Well, okay, you're not a quitter, but you stink the place up because you're just suffering. That's door number 2. So I invite people all the time when I'm coaching them. You know what? This doesn't sound like it's for you. It doesn't sound like you're committed to this. If I paid you $1,000 to do what you say you're going to do every day, and I paid you every day, would you do it? Oh, yeah, sure. Then I would do it. Okay, well, then you can do it and you would do it. So don't tell me you can't do it. You can do it. You're just choosing not to do it. So you just, out one side of my mouth, I choose to do this. Out the other side of the mouth, I choose not to do what I'm supposed to do and need to do to accomplish it. Right? That's like insanity. Einstein said, what's the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, expecting different results. That's insanity. So don't go insane around your goals, right? If you're not willing to do what it takes to achieve your goals, go choose something you're willing to do. Does that make sense? Right? So like if you're in network marketing, it's not like you should succeed. Most people don't. Most people don't even try. So is there honor in succeeding? I don't know. I think there's honor, the most honor is in living an authentic life, doing what you want to do. And if you're not doing the daily work to accomplish your goals, then you don't want to do the work. And what would be honorable is to tell the truth about that and go do something where you do want to do the work. Does that make sense? And what's behind door number 3? Shut up and run. What's behind door number 3 is just do it. I know that's the Nike phrase. Mine is just do it anyway, right? Because the excuses and the circumstances, they're never going away. They're always going to be there. If it's not this one, it's going to be something else. The universe is designed to oppose anything we want to do that is out of the ordinary, that is new, that's different, that's out of our comfort zone, that's expanding our comfort zone. The universe is designed to hold us where we are. It's gravity, right? It's everybody that says no to our dream and our vision and our breaking out of the pack, and everybody says, no, you can't do that. That won't work. No, I'm not going to help you. No, I'm not going to participate. No, I'm not going to buy that product. No, 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 that's gravity, right? And it's just built into the universe. And if you want whatever's on the other side, you got to be willing to go through the gravity. You got to be willing to blast off and go through it. And don't tell me you can't, because if I paid you $1,000 every day to do what you said you're going to do, right? So I'm going vegan, right? Somebody stood in my kitchen with 10 fresh $100 bills every night if I ate vegan every day. I know there's a difference between vegan and vegetarian. I can't remember what it is, but I'm going vegetarian. I'll check out vegan later. You know, could I be a vegetarian every day? Of course. So could you. So everything else is just BS. And so I think, you know, for you and I to be authentic and have integrity and be powerful and be at peace with ourselves, we should make clear choices. And, you know, if one of your choices, if your choice is, you know what, I just want to suffer, then, you know, declare that. Hi. Yeah, I'm on in the suffering group. Where did the suffering group meet? Where do we gather in the room? Are we over here next to the door? Where's the sufferers go? And then, of course, the people that are gonna just quit and go do something else, well, they're not gonna hang out with the sufferers. And the people that are gonna do it, they're gonna shut up and run. They're not gonna hang out with the sufferers. The only people that should be hanging out with the sufferers are sufferers. It's kind of like working in a chicken plant, right? After you work there for a while, you don't smell the chickens, right? Because you're just surrounded by chickens. Clear choice, have integrity, be authentic. If you say you're going to do something, do it. And don't entertain all those conversations about how you can't, or you're trying, or the world won't let you. Because that's a pile of fish poop. We got to 51 today. We're lame. We're really lame, right? As a network marketer, I can't get past filling out my 3rd generation. All right. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.